Hi everybody, this is Dan Talks Sense, and today I'll be doing a review of the latest release from Armani. It's Armani Code Eau de Parfum. I'm going to give you an idea of its performance and projection and tell you how it compares to other flankers in the line, Armani Code Absolu and Armani Code Profumo. So if you want to know more about this fragrance, then please stay tuned. Welcome back. Now, if you're dropping into my channel for the first time and you like the content that you see today, I kindly ask that you hit that subscribe button down below, as there'll be a lot more content like this coming up in the next coming weeks. Now, going back to this fragrance, Armani Code Eau de Parfum. I was quite excited to review this one because Armani Code gives me great memories from the early 2000s of going clubbing. Now, I don't know if it's the same in countries around the world, but in the UK we have freshen up people in bars and clubs where you'll drop a donation into the jar and they will spray you and they'll say all sorts of random stuff like no spray, no lay, and all these different rhyming slang. It just makes me laugh, but we've all experienced that. We've gone into the toilets, and Armani Code, the original from 2004, gives me those kind of memories. The top notes in Armani Code were beautiful. They worked really well. You had the tonka, the citrus notes in there, and the lavender just worked really well together. Tonka is a really popular note. I was speaking to my colleague Paulette about tonka. She said it's one of those notes that draws her in, really wants to go close to somebody to smell it, and it's just a winner really. Now, what I look for in an eau de parfum is, have they enhanced the performance and the projection? Because with Armani Code, I truly believe that it's been tweaked, the formulation. It isn't as strong as it once was from the early 2000s. So I'll be hoping that they'll up that performance and projection of the fragrance. And also, if they've gone back to their original roots, but tweaked it maybe and made it a bit of a smoother blend. That's what I'll be looking for. So what I'm going to do is I'll give you my first impressions. I'll do a close-up of the presentation, do a note breakdown, and give you a conclusion on how it performs, how it projects, and how it compares to other fragrances in the line. So here we go. So give it a first spray. So the atomizer is pretty good. I love the bottle, by the way. I just think it works really well. I'll just get the alcohol away. Yeah, and when you spray it on, it's just got that lovely lavender citrusy opening that you'll remember from the early 2000s. Fantastic. And this is what I want. This is what I want from the fragrance. That's why I liked Armani Code, and I wanted it to be sort of a refresh of the original DNA. So I'm pleased to tell you that that's what it is. It's nice in the opening, very pleasant. Now what I'm going to do, as I say, go and do a close-up of the bottle, note breakdown, and make a conclusion on how good this fragrance is, how it performs, and how it projects. So if that kind of thing would interest you, then stay with me. So guys, if you have a quick look at the presentation, I really like the gold and black scheme, and I also like the design of the bottle. It fits perfectly in your hand. Very nice. So according to Fragrantica, the notes in this one are lavender, lemon, and bergamot. You have some tonka bean in the mid, and you have some vanilla, cedar, suede, and musk in the base. It got a 4.28 rating out of 69 votes. Guys, going on to the important stuff, performance and projection. Projection wise, I could smell a nice moderate scent bubble for a good 2 to 3 hours, and then it went closer to the skin. I could smell it on my skin throughout the day. So performance wise, I put it on at 9 o'clock and I could still smell it. I could still smell it on me now, and it's 2:30 in the afternoon. So decent. It's not an in-your-face fragrance like Profumo, and that's when it comes on to comparing it to others in the line and what you should be going for. Now, if you were looking for a fragrance that was good for a date night, that was closer to the skin, and was a really compliment getting fragrance, I think that Absolu will be the one you'd be going for if you're looking for an intimate date scent. I think they did the tonka and the vanilla really well. For me, it did come across slightly sickly when I've wore that before. I'm not a massive fan of it, even though I like vanilla fragrances. I think there are better ones out there. But if you're looking for a date scent, I think it'd be Absolu. If you're looking for one on performance and projection, Profumo would be the one you'd be going for, because that's really in your face. It's got that bubblegum vibe. Reminds me of Paco Rabanne's 1 Million. So that'd be the one I'd be going for if you're looking to make a statement for everybody to smell you in the room. If you're looking for one for the daytime that's more sophisticated, but it's got a lot sort of a, it goes back to the original roots. It's got that early 2000s vibe, sort of playful, youthful vibe, but it's blended better. It's a more grown-up version of Code, and I think this will be a safe bet for the daytime. I'll be wearing this. It'd be safe bet in the office actually, but I'm more likely to wear this when I'm out with my friends, drinking in the daytime, and enjoying social time again. This is a type of fragrance that I'd wear. It's not a serious fragrance. It doesn't change a great deal when you wear it. It's a simple note breakdown. I do think it would get you compliments wearing this one. And if you're looking for a modern twist on the original Code DNA, they've done everything that you'd expect of them, and it's what an EDP I think should be. With many fragrances, when they come out in an EDP version, they've changed the fragrance to something totally different, and we're disappointed. But I'd imagine a lot of people, when they saw that Armani Code had done an EDP version, they were just hoping for the similar DNA but sort of refined and better performance of projection. Some would say this is actually how Armani Code performed before the reformulation. So if you enjoyed Armani Code in the early 2000s and you got that really good performance of projection out of it, I think you'd be quite happy with this one because it has improved it in those aspects. So for me, it's a solid release. It's not going to be a fragrance that I wear every day. I've got a lot of fragrances now, and it's not one that would really stand out as one I desperately want to grab and wear, but it's a solid release from Armani, and it's one that you could wear in the daytime. You could wear it for clubbing as well if you wanted to, but I think for me, I'm going to wear this in the daytime and enjoy it. But very pleasant. The lavender and the citrus notes work really well together, and then when it sort of dries down, that tonka bean note comes in and it works really well. It's done well, it's simple, but it's done well and it's solid. So well done to Armani. I like it. I'd probably rate it about a 7 out of 10. The only thing that I think could be improved is the projection. Make it a bit better so it's so the projection is better. But I just like being noticed, and I like people to smell me when I wear fragrances. That's my only sort of disappointment really, is that it's not a beast mode, because I like beast mode fragrances, but it serves its purpose. Solid release, and I do like it. So let me know your thoughts on the latest release from Armani Code Eau de Parfum. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you think it reminds you of the original EDT, because it definitely reminds me of it. And let me know which one you prefer out of the line, the Eau de Parfum, the Absolute, or the Profumo. Thank you for watching my video. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll speak to you all very soon.